is what has been underlined by the Supreme Court. Let's get reactions. Aris Patania, you're of course celebrating in Jammu, but the mood is very different in Kashmir. Are you looking forward now to statehood being restored, Patania ji?
Yes, madam, no question of different moods in Jammu and Kashmir. There is only one mood that belongs to the senior elements, that is those from Jammu and those from Kashmir too. Article 370 is somewhat a checkered legacy of two nation theory. Why? Because why a special status for a state which had a Muslim majority population? Jammu and Kashmir under the popular rule of Maharaja, not as a BJP spokesperson, in addition to it being a Dogra. Jammu and Kashmir under the rule of Maharaja Hari Singh, he was as popular in Jammu as in Kashmir, as in Gilgit, as in Baltistan, as in one community and in another community. A purely communal strife in the year 1931. It was I again reiterate, a purely communal strife, still remembered and reminisced as Martyrs' Day. So, Government of India accepting to such a such a dangerous plan, a state within a state, a nation within a nation. There cannot be any concept of nationalism and sub-nationalism. So, one point is that Article 370 needs to go. This is not the Bharatiya Janata Party view. This was the view which was put forth by Maharaja Hari Singh, then told by Shama Prasad Mukherjee, then Praja Parishad in Jammu, and then even the architect of Article 370, Jawaharlal Nehru too. He said it on the floor of the parliament that Article 370 has been reduced to a shell. Please refer to his speech in the parliament on 12th of December 1963. Narasimha Rao, he said, Gisti Gisti Kuti Chala Jayegi. You see, you quote Morarji Desai also. So now also, before 5th of August 2019 also, I'm of the principal view that Article 370 had been denuded, it had been depleted, it had been trampled upon at many times. But the psychology was there, and that psychology need to be taken care of. Bharat Sarkar has done it, and virtually it has delivered. It has delivered. Article 370 is what it was a one liner. It was a fraud. It was a fraud on the constitution. It was a fraud on the jurisprudence. It was fraud with regard to the SCs, STs, women, Valmikis, and virtually the spirit of federalism and Indian Jammu and Kashmir relation to. The better is it. The earlier it goes.
So we've had two perspectives welcoming this. Let me now also do a dipstick test to see if everybody else agrees. Tanveer Sadiq, leader of the National Conference, let me bring you in. We just had Satyapal Jain, who's a senior law officer, leader of the BJP, also Aris Patani from Jammu, saying that this is a day to celebrate for all of India. Omar Abdullah, your leader, was quoting Faiz, saying that we're disappointed but not disheartened. The fight will continue. What is the fight going to be for now? Do you accept this judgment? How do you form your politics in response to this, Tanveer?
See, Barkha, I mean, yes, it's a sad day. We were never expecting a verdict like this. It is disappointing, disheartening. But is this the end of the road? I don't think so. If it took 70 years for the BJP to come where they are right now, maybe it is a long haul. Maybe it will take a lot of many years for us to reach this stage. There will be a time when there will be a different government in Delhi. There will be a time when the atmosphere will be different. Let's hope is the biggest thing here. But that said, what's really important is the fact that unfortunately, the BJP people are saying that the government did. Unfortunately, they still feel that the government has done it. You can understand the atmosphere in the country when the BJP says even the court verdict there, the government did it. So I'll not go into the meme.
I mean, the government took the decision and the government has been validated by the Supreme Court order.
No, but today it was the Supreme Court which gave the order. Unfortunate. Yes. It was not, if you go, because you've covered Kashmir a lot, you've covered Jammu and Kashmir, it is not a rocket science. You can come tomorrow and check the mood of the people and you'll get the answer. Now, very important fact. One, if you want, or if you are trying to tell us that the people of Jammu and Kashmir are very happy, let's have elections. Let people of Jammu and Kashmir decide whether this decision was right or this decision was wrong. But that's very important point that I want to make here is that, unfortunately, when the talk about the statehood came in, it's been more than 5 years. We are disappointed that what more time do you need for a statehood to be restored? If you could give a timeline for the election, you could give a timeline for the statehood as well. So you can understand the atmosphere, right? We are disappointed. things are not good, things are not the way we wanted, but this is not the end of the road. We will fight. We will fight it in the court. We have many options. We will sit with our legal experts. The party leadership will sit. We will chalk out a plan. Like I said, it's not a shortcut. It is a long haul game. We will fight it the way BJP did it. We will do it the same way.